I mean, if you would have told us this is where we'd be 33 years later, I don't think any of us would have really believed it. I mean, it's an absolute dream come true that
Well, we had hoped, AJ.
Of course, we obviously hoped and we aspired to it and we really wanted it, but to be able to have this like second coming again.
Hey, I'm Kevin.
I'm Nick.
I'm AJ.
I'm Howie D.
And I'm Brian.
And we're the Backstreet Boys, and you're watching Billboard News.
Keep it tuned.
What's up, folks? It's your boy Gerard Milligan here, and I'm with the legends themselves. Please give it up for the Backstreet Boys, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know,
Thank you.
fellas, I'm so excited to have you here. Like, you are legit. Anytime I do karaoke, I'm going to Backstreet's Back. All right? Like, I'm like, this is not even a bit. So we have to talk about PAW Patrol. All right? You have the single, Bottle Up. How did that come about?
Take this moment. Coming to you live from Dino Island.
Our management came to us and said, we have a song that was written by Ed Sheeran and Siobhan from the Max Martin camp. And we all took one listen to it, and I think it was unanimous. The demo was actually Ed Sheeran singing on it. It was
pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. And it was almost like, how do we get as close to this or try to even top it? But actually, with the 5 of our voices, there's magic that we've created on it. We've bottled up that magic and we put it in the song, and it's just a great collaboration. You know, PAW Patrol, we're all dads, we all have kids. PAW Patrol is such a family, get together type, show, movie. And so it just feels great. Like when our fans now, when we look out in the audience, there's anywhere from 3 to 4 generations. So we love it when our fans, the older ones, are bringing their kids and they're helping us just, continue on our music on and to the next generation and everything.
You guys are utterly famous. Like, I don't think you understand how much I'm freaking out in this moment, but do your kids understand how big you are, or does it take doing something like a PAW Patrol that is closer to them for them to really understand, oh, that is that guy?
I think with YouTube nowadays, they can go back and see over the years the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. But I think YouTube has probably been the biggest thing that's been able to show our kids, before they were born, where we started and where we are now. I mean, everything that and TikTok.
Yeah. Our kids are, like, Brian has the oldest.
I have a 23-year-old.
So
He's
he
in the music
experienced
business
it,
as well,
they all experience it at different
times.
times, and it clicks at different times. I think for my kids, probably the coolest thing that ever happened is when we were on the DNA tour and we were in Toronto, and we'd just gotten there and we went to a restaurant, and it just happened to be like Drake's. That's where he always goes. And it was late at night. It was just us in there, maybe a few people that were leaving, and all of a sudden Drake comes in. The maitre d' is like, excuse me, Drake is here, and he would love, when you're finished, he would love to be able to come over and say hi. And my kids were like, Dad,
Make it happen.
I'm like, we're actually wrapping up, we'll go say hi to him. And then went and saw him, and he told a story about like his first kiss was to one of our songs. And then he's like, what are you guys doing in town? Like, we're playing 3 shows. He's like, could I come through? He came through, got up on stage and performed with us. So that is really when it clicked from my kids. Dad, Dad has done some things.
Yeah.
I've seen the previous PAW Patrol movie with my little cousin. She had me in theaters, and she is a big sing-along person. I feel kids love to sing along to things. Like, you now have a song that kids are probably going to be singing all summer because the video just dropped. Like, does that go into when you're actually collaborating and when you're putting your tweaks on the certain songs? Do you have a moment that you're like, oh, kids are gonna love singing this note or this rhyme, or does that take into account anything?
When you're creating and you're in the studio, you try to, not only do you have like a chorus, a hook, but then you also have like a B chorus in the background that comes in towards the end of the song, like woo-hoo, woo-hoo, answer and repeat kind of things. And you absolutely think about those things when you're in the studio creating. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was just going to say, it was like the stars collided again. For us, it was like lightning in a bottle again, like having like another I Want It That Way. It's like an earworm. It just gets in your ear and it won't leave. But you marry that with the summer smash kids movie of the summer, with the song. Like it takes an army to be successful in this business. And that was just, it was one of those moments where you're like, wow, the Backstreet Boys have went and done it again. You know what I mean? So we're happy and blessed. And we also have the dance too, so we'll have to teach you the dance.
Listen, listen, I heard about the dance before y'all came, and fear covered my soul. Like, oh my God, please, no. I will try it. One day, I promise to God, I will try it.
It's really easy.
Listen, I'm
Showing it in the video.
Take this moment and bottle up this feeling.
we got to talk about the Sphere, because the Sphere is crazy. Like, I've had so many friends. It has been a destination to go to Vegas to go see you guys perform. Like, did y'all have any idea how massive that was going to become?
We hoped. It's an incredible venue. Like, it's the most state-of-the-art venue in the world. And I think every artist that gets to experience it as a fan is going to want to play there, is going to want to create in that space, because whatever you can dream up in here, and they can render it on the screens, you can take people in the audience anywhere you want to take them. Literally, anywhere you want to take them.
I've heard so much about like the performance and the redoing of videos. Has there been like, do you have your favorite thing to perform in the Sphere?
I think it's different for everybody, but I mean, we're taking people on a journey. Obviously, at the core of this is celebrating the 25th anniversary of our biggest album, Millennium. And, you know, with the re-release of the album, Millennium 2.0, and then, you know, there was talk about maybe redoing the tour or doing something, and then this opportunity kind of fell in our lap. So, you know, taking people down memory lane, taking you back to 1999, you know, asking everyone to wear white. You know, it's like a room full of mental patients, but it's a really cool, like, we created this cult. It's like, and I didn't think it would last after like the first weekend, and people are still coming in all white. It's a celebration. There's two shows happening at once. You know, we're doing our normal concert like you would see if you saw us at a normal arena show, but then you have this film happening behind you, so it's a lot to take in.
We created a film to go along with the soundtrack.
Like, what's that process like? Because I've only seen videos, but yeah, you're performing, but also the Sphere is kind of almost incorporating the audience into it because it's so close.
It was like an 8-9 month process. We had 13 different companies creating the content. We had a storyboard, almost like a script. And basically, we put a film together.
Yeah, the idea came to us in September of 2024, and then we hit the stage in July of 2025. So it took that long.
You guys have become a destination for Vegas, but also I think a lot of people now will associate the Sphere with the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What is like a thing in Vegas that you really love to do? Because I've only been to the strips. I only know Vegas
I live
is.
there.
Oh, so
I've been there for 10 years now. You know, at our first residency when we came there, I moved there with my son and my wife. We were at Planet Hollywood, and I just stayed there. So I saw the actual, I saw Allegiant Stadium getting built, and then I saw, Sphere getting built at the same time. So I became a part of the whole community. You know, like my kids go to school there. You know, I'm a baseball dad. I coach Little League, like all these other things. So I actually have to I have daddy duties when I'm home. You know what I mean? But I saw this place as I was taking my children to school, getting built every single day, and I looked at that venue. This was before we even had the idea for Millennium 2.0, and I was like, "There's no way in the world we'll ever be able to play that place," because at the time, they had the Eagles lined up. You know, they had
U2
lined
opened
up.
U2,
They had all these
Grateful
like
Dead.
incredible,
Yeah.
legendary bands these are. So we never put ourselves in that. I never put ourselves in that category. I don't think we ever do. So it's just been grateful for it.
Yeah, there was a lot of rumblings after we did our first residency back in 2017. There was rumblings of us coming back and doing another residency somewhere, but you know, we didn't know if it was going to be at a different hotel or whatever with that. But being that this was we're the first pop act to be at Sphere, and it kind of like changed it.
Quick
It just fit.
backstory. AJ was like, guys, at some point we should retour the Millennium. Because when we toured the Millennium tour, we didn't get to really tour it like we wanted to because we had an obligation to deliver an album contractually to our record label in a certain time frame. So we kind of cut that tour short. True. His wife was like, AJ, you guys should do, like when U2 retoured Joshua Tree, that's kind of where the impetus for the idea came.
Yeah.
And his wife, Rochelle, was like,
Yeah,
you guys should redo
she
it.
was like, no act of your caliber has ever, like in our world, has ever recreated their biggest tour. So like, do it exactly
For our
the same.
biggest album.
Our biggest
And
album.
so,
like,
and so we got the tour routing, and I looked at it, instead of being excited, I was really sad because it was I was gonna miss my son's entire senior year of high school. His football season, his soccer season, and his graduation. So I talked to the fellas, I'm like, guys, is there some way we can figure out a way to either postpone this or launch it in Vegas? And our management was like, I wonder if this is a big enough idea for a Sphere. So they went fishing, and we hooked the Sphere. We hooked Sphere, not the Sphere, but we hooked Sphere.
Yes.
And we created a show, and it's been amazing. When we're done in the summer, it'll be 53 shows.
Yeah.
When we did Millennium in '99 and 2000, I remember that things were different. Technology was still not to where it is now. So we had to cut back a lot of stuff. That we had all these amazing ideas that we couldn't do them all because of the budget.
To orchestrate.
And the budget.
And the technology wasn't there.
And the technology wasn't there. Remember?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you were able to add now that you just desperately wanted to back in 99, 2000?
God, I remember.
I mean,
maybe
well,
line stuff.
for starters, we didn't have any content on the Millennium Tour.
Yeah,
There was no content. It was just us on the screens, and we
It
had
was
props.
iMac live camera.
You know,
iMac was like the cool thing back then.
But
It
the-
was like,
but the
you
big
could see
thing
face
was-
big
yeah.
on the screen.
But the big thing was, like, prior to us, Garth Brooks was out flying over the crowd. Bon Jovi was flying over the crowd. That was a new thing that artists were trying. So we flew in on our surfboards.
Costumes.
And then we had the costumes. We flew out over the crowd.
Yeah.
That was about as high tech as we could get back in '99.
I remember, so we were huge fans of the movie Blade.
Of course.
Which was one of our favorite
Oh, yeah.
movies. And we
And
were
Star
talking about
Wars.
the opening, and Star Wars, and we were talking about the opening outfit, and we had this, we were like, we gotta like do something futuristic, and so we were looking at Wesley Snipes, his outfit, which he had
The
like
black-
this
the
lapel
vest,
and this,
the-
like this vest on. And so
Yeah,
we
ours
tried to
is a
recreate
copy
that.
of that.
It was a copy
What?
of Blade.
But in like royal electric blue.
Yeah.
That was from Blade?
Yeah.
Yep. And then it switched
Inspired.
into
Yeah.
like
What?
This was in
Basically,
like
like-
neoprene Batman
like
outfits on the
Batman with the
second leg.
nipples and the whole thing, you know,
Became
the
Oh, we
ass.
just had
Superheroes.
the-
What?
Yeah, because Batman
So-
didn't come back out.
Yeah.
George Clooney version.
No, I remember.
Yeah,
Listen,
the
I
Clooney
grew up-
version with the nipples. Yeah.
I mean, also, you're now at the end of the summer going off to Germany. What is that like, going back and getting a chance to perform there?
So the Sphere, we were so blessed, and we still are so blessed that we have a good amount of shows still left. But when we've actually talked with management, and actually even some promoters have come to us, this is how it all got inspired, was a German promoter came to us and to our management and said, you know what, we didn't realize that a lot of our numbers of the fans are mostly from the United States that are coming to the show. A lot of these other countries haven't had a chance to see this show, and it's like, it would be a shame not for the rest of the world to see this. So that inspired us to say, how can we take this show, but an adaptation of this show, but inspire it to go somewhere else, into where could we go with it next to take it around the world? And it's hard to top the Sphere. I mean, the Sphere, it's like, where else can you go? Almost like people that come to our shows, they say, now I can't even go to an arena show anymore because it
Yeah, I've heard
almost
that.
feels like, you're down. So it's like, what could even come on the same level? And that's where the idea of, can we do stadiums?
Stadiums, baby, in Germany.
And so,
that's where it all started.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
And
was where our
it's-
first success was, in Deutschland, home of the
So
Backstreet Boys.
does it feel like a full circle moment in that kind of way? It's like it started,
Absolutely.
you're back there.
Yeah. Germany was the first place that gave us our start, and we are so grateful. It always feels like a second home to us. I mean, we were there in the first 3 years of our career. I mean, some of us ended up having German girlfriends because we weren't even home that much. So we sprachen die Deutsch really fast. But it's always had a warm, special place in our heart. And when we thought about where does this feel the right place to kick it off, it was Germany. And we hope that the rest of the world can be able to see it eventually one day too.
Oh, so you're going to become a destination now in Germany as well.
I mean, well, wherever we
10
can
nights.
take this,
We're
you know.
gonna
That'd be
try
nice.
and do little mini residencies
Yeah.
around the globe on each continent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you would have told us this is where we'd be 33 years later, I don't think any of us would have really believed it. I mean, it's an absolute dream come true that.
Well, we had
There's-
hoped, AJ.
Of course, we obviously
Yeah.
hoped and we aspired to it and we really wanted it, but to be able to have this like second coming again, you know, and I'll go back to This Is the End. I feel like that's what slowly started it, was This Is the End. After that, we had our first residency, then we had the DNA album and tour, we had a Grammy nomination off of that, and then next thing you know, here we are at Sphere, and now we're about to go do stadiums, 10 stadiums in Germany, and it's just like, it just doesn't happen, you know? It's just mind-boggling to me, but
Very grateful.
very
A
grateful.
lot of gratitude.
I want it that way. Tell me why.
Fellas, I only have one quick thing left. There is a game we want to play. It's called I Want It That Way. It basically is just a this or that game. So I'm going to give you two things, and you just say this or that. The first one is I want it that way or everybody.
I went
Everybody.
that way.
I like the split.
I want it that way.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like Sophie's
want it that
choice.
He said,
I want it that way.
Yeah.
Sorry, AJ.
You know, AJ, it's okay. I'm going to
No,
be everybody
that
too.
way.
This is my character song. You know what I'm saying?
I've always been the odd man out. It's fine. I'm used to it.
CDs or vinyl?
Vinyl.
CDs.
Final.
Vinyl. Vinyl's back with a
Vinyl.
vengeance.
Yeah, vinyl.
Vinyl. Vegas or Germany?
Oh, that's a tough one.
See?
That's a trap question right
No,
there.
yeah, wait, hold on.
You know, I'm going to say Germany, because
Okay.
that's where it started. So, and we get to do stadiums in Germany. That's not
You got to see the difference now.
No, there's
Vega me.
17,000 versus 42,000.
Vega me.
Vega money. Yes,
Money?
Vega money.
I see Nick like, I can't do it. I
No,
can't do
I'll
it.
answer it. Like
I can't.
It's more sentimental for me.
How about Germans?
Vegas,
Vegas.
because you know
Germans.
my family lives there. Both my daughters were born in Vegas.
Fact.
All right, I'll say Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Deutschland.
Deutschland.
I'm with you, Nick. I'll say Germany.
Okay.
Sehr gut.
Okay, this is a throwback. NSYNC or O-Town?
Oh, man. I don't want these guys
We're
to get
friends
mad
with
at me.
them
Yeah,
all.
we are.
Yeah, I know, right?
know.
We are friends
We
with
know all
yeah.
of those
Yeah.
dudes. We talk.
I know.
might be hurt.
You know,
I'm gonna say O-Town.
Okay, O-Town. We had a couple O-Towns. Wasn't it?
I'll stay in sync.
Let's say.
I mean, I'm closer with those guys.
Makes sense.
I know more NSYNC songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to college with Chris Kirkpatrick, so
Oh,
I have
see,
to
you
say
got
NSYNC.
respect. The Razor or Sidekick?
The
Oh,
Razor.
Razor.
The Razor, it was the
Sidekick.
coolest.
Sidekick was cool,
Was
but
little
always
buttons,
wanted a
right?
Sidekick,
Like
though.
little
I
flip-
love
the little flip open,
side.
yeah.
Either. I like Motorola Flip for me.
Oh, you had the flip? You had the flip?
StarTAC.
Oh, that was good. That was
StarTAC.
good.
Blackberry.
The
Yeah.
Motorola StarTAC.
Yeah.
How about two-way pagers?
Oh, see, I remember
Say
the.
beepers?
No, two-way pagers.
Yeah.
Remember the two ways?
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
the
beepers too, yeah.
was it the Nextel? It was like a yellow and black.
The walkie-talkie?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
walkie-talkie.
that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I'm gonna say calling cards.
The calling card.
Oh,
Yeah, you have no idea.
calling.
We had to use calling cards. Remember?
Oh my
Calling
gosh.
cards.
To call back home from
Wow, you
could always go
really
back to a
aged yourself
payphone.
out.
Wow.
T-Mobile.
Go back to the payphones.
Boy,
Like
you
the
really
big
aged
ones.
yourself. Dial up.
All right, our last one, TRL or Hot 100. I've worked in both places. So this is crazy.
I mean,
TRL gave us a lot of love.
TRL was
It
kind
was
of
hard
where
to-
it all really,
give it.
really kicked off for us. I mean, we were on the Hot 100 too, but
Yeah, it's a tough one.
yeah.
We love
Lots of love
you.
on both sides.
We love you
I
a
just want
lot.
you to know that.
We love you. We love you
The
both.
hot TRL.
There you go.
Yeah, there you
there you
go.
go.
TRL's hot. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And
I think-
you know, we're both in New York, so like I remember just seeing those old TRL videos of just Times Square. I can't even imagine seeing that many people. I guess the Knicks right now.
Oh, yeah, right now, yeah.
right now with the Knicks, but man, seeing that many people standing on cars and
Yeah.
things
It's an
like
environment.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's a
changed
created
Times Square.
environment.
It's not even
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
anymore.
Physically to like
Yeah,
have more
yeah.
space
Even
for
like-
people to hang
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, we shut it down. We had what do they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the police
They said, "Do
Not
not let
state of
Backstreet Boys
emergency,
in
but what
Times
they call
Square
it.
again."
Yeah.
They were like, you guys are not allowed back.
Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, man.
Like, the song is really fun. It's perfectly for the summer as well, for the movie. And I feel like that's one of those things, like, I know my little cousin's gonna love it, and I use her for everything now. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for having me.